Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my blush declutter. This is going to be my second drawer of blushes. If you haven't already watched the first part of my blush declutter, so this is just my single blushes. So let's go ahead and get started. I have these Milani blushes right here. These are the Color Harmony blushes, and I did used to like these blushes. Their packaging is kind of annoying sometimes to open. I did used to like these blushes because they do have kind of like a more like shimmery part, but I honestly prefer the formula to other highlighting blushes over these. So I'm gonna put these aside. I'm gonna come back to them because I have a few like illuminating type of blushes in my collection, and if I decide to keep those, then I'm gonna get rid of these Milani ones. So I have the shade 02 Bronze Burst, 04 Berry Rays, 03 Coral Beams, and 01 Pink Play. So I'm going to put all four of these in the maybe pile and we will come back to these later. Then I have these three Milani blushes. I think the only one I'm going to keep is this one, 01 Romantic Rose. These are like their flower or rose blushes. I'm going to get rid of Blossom Time Rose. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. It is a really nice blush, but it kind of reminds me of like Orgasm, where it's that peachy pinky with a little bit of gold shimmer to it. And I have several dupes for that blush already in my collection, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and pass on this one. And it's also really powdery in comparison to Romantic Rose. Romantic Rose is just a cult favorite. I got a little bit of nail polish remover on it, that's why the lid of it is kind of messed up. Ugh, I just really hate opening these blushes sometimes. So this is Romantic Rose. It is a really nice, you know what, I actually might get rid of this one as well. It is a really nice kind of neutral blush. I do have my all-time favorite neutral blush here, which is Too Faced's Love Flush Blush in Baby Love. And I think I'm going to keep, since I'm keeping Blade Baby Love, I think I'm definitely going to get rid of Romantic Rose. And then I'm also going to get rid of Tea Rose. This one again is a little bit powdery. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of those. I am, however, going to keep this one. This is the Aura Powder from Sigma. I got this, I don't remember where I got this. It's a really nice formula blush, very soft. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and hold on to this one. These I am thinking about getting rid of. I don't even know if they still make these anymore. These are the Maybelline Master Highlighting Blushes. I have these shades: Pink Rose, 20 Pink Rose, 30 Coral, 10 Nude, and then the last one is 40 Mauve. So I may keep one of them. I may keep Nude because Nude is one of my favorite blushes, but they definitely are illuminating blushes. I don't know. They don't perform as well as they used to. So I'm going to put these again in the maybe pile. I'm only going to keep like one set of illuminating blushes. So moving on, Burt's Bees blush. I really love this. So the problem that I have with blushes is they don't tend to last very long on my skin because I do have oily skin. So I'm really keeping blushes that I know are going to perform well on my skin. And that's why these and the Milani ones are in the maybe pile, because yes, they're gorgeous blushes, but they don't really stay that long on my oily skin. But Burt's Bees, this one really does last on my skin. Unfortunately, I've been trying to pick up a couple more shades of these and they're always out of stock. So this one is in the shade Shy Pink. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. I would like to pick up maybe one or two more shades of that Burt's Bees blush. So far, I just have that one. These two here are the Hello Kitty and Mac blushes. I have, actually technically they're beauty powders. I have Pretty Baby, which looks like that, and then this one is in Tahitian Sand. I really like these to kind of set some of my cream blushes, so I'm going to be holding on to these. I am going to get rid of these 3 Tarte blushes. So these are the Tarte mini blushes. I have Feisty, Party, and Entertain. And out of these 3 blushes, I would say Party is probably the one that I use the most. But I reach for other Tarte blushes. Well, I did get quite good use out of Entertain. So I'm going to go ahead and probably toss these 2 and maybe pass this one on. I have swatched it. I'm going to pass this one on to friends and family. Blushes, but let's go ahead and open them just in case. I have the shade Deserving. I have the shade Seduce, which is one of my all-time favorites. I'm going to put that over there. I have the shade Cherished. It's a really pretty, like, plummy one. I have the shade Blushing Bride. So that's Blushing Bride right there. Then we have Flush, which is a very pretty kind of like bubblegum pinky purple. Captivating. Tipsy, this is a very bright one. Celebrated, this is one of my favorite nude ones as well. All these nude ones kind of are going to look the same. I have Risque, which is another one of my favorite nude ones. And then, of course, the famous Exposed. So the ones right off the bat that I know I'm going to keep are Exposed, Risque, Celebrated, and Seduce. These are my all-time favorite Tarte blushes, and they're all nude. But, you know, I've already purchased them. They're already in my collection, so I'm going to go ahead and keep them. I think I'm going to keep this one in Captivating, but I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one in Deserving. I'm going to keep one of these 2. I'm going to get rid of, I think, this one in Blushing Bride, but I'm going to keep Cherished. I'm going to keep this one here in Flush. It reminds me of one of my favorite Clinique pop ones. I'm only going to keep one of these 2. So I think I'm going to keep Tipsy a little bit better. I feel like True Love might be a little bit too deep for me. I don't know, but it's like a really pretty kind of red color. I'm going to go ahead and declutter that one. So these are the Tarte blushes that I'm keeping. Then I have this Physicians Formula Butter Blush. This is a nice formula. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. This is one of my favorite Physicians Formula blushes. It's the Happy Booster Glow and Mood Boosting Blush in the shade Natural. Definitely like that. It's like a very nice nude blush. Then I have all of these Becca blushes. So I have Dahlia. This one's a very deep one. I have Camella. So Dahlia and Camella are both luminous blushes. We have Wild Honey, which is my all-time favorite Becca blush. I've used that one quite a bit. Another luminous blush in Foxglove. I have Hyacinth, which is a mineral blush. This is really bright. Ooh, put my finger in that one. And then I have Tiger Lily, which is a luminous blush. So definitely keeping Tiger Lily and Wild Honey. I may get rid of this one in Hyacinth. I'm going to keep this one in Camilla. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep Camilla. I'm going to get rid of Hyacinth. And then I'm going to get rid of these 2 in Dahlia and Foxglove. I only kept 3 Becca blushes. All right, these Almay ones. These are very pretty, but they just don't last on my skin. The Almay Smart Shades Powder Blushes. I have 30 Coral, 20 Nude, and 10 Pink. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all 3 of these. These I'm definitely keeping. These are the Too Faced Love Flush blushes. I have Baby Love, How Deep Is Your Love, Funfetti, and I Will Always Love You. So I'm keeping those. All right, let's look at these. I really like these, and I think I'm going to keep these over the Milani and the Maybelline highlighting ones. So I have These are the Too Faced Sweetheart blushes. I have the shade Candy Glow, Peach Beach. This is one of my favorite ones. Definitely keeping Peach Beach. I have Sparkling Bellini. And then I have something about Berry. So I'm keeping these three. The one that I may get rid of is this one in Candy Glow. This one is a little bit on the older side. And I think the one in Camilla that I kept from Becca, I think these are very similar. And I prefer the Becca formula. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the Becca one, and I'm gonna get rid of this one in Candy Glow. Wow, I got rid of quite a few blushes. I didn't think I was gonna do that, so these are the ones that I'm keeping so far. So these two are newer blushes in my collection. These are the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Cream blushes. So I have one in Fuego Flush. I wanted to pick this up because I heard that the formula was really sheer with these cream blushes, and I don't have that many cream blushes in my collection. I'm gonna keep both of these. You're gonna see like a full review on my upcoming weekly makeup basket, so I will leave the full review of these cream blushes. These right now are in my current makeup basket rotation, but I'm definitely keeping these. I like these ColourPop ones, but I'm going to move these to kind of like my little collector's area that I have on top of my beauty area. I have Coin Purse and Fun with Friends. I got rid of all of my other cream cheek blushes from ColourPop, and these are the only ones that I'm keeping because they're part of the Hello Kitty collection. Right. These are my all-time favorite blushes. These are the Clinique Cheek Pops. I have the shade 02 Peach Pop. This is like limited edition packaging, but the Peach Pop is a permanent shade. I have Fig Pop, Rosy Pop, Berry Pop. This was like a limited edition, like breast cancer awareness, but it is a permanent shade. Melon Pop. This is one of my favorite ones. Nude Pop, another one of my favorite ones. Pansy Pop, another one of my favorite ones. Pink Honey Pop and Black Honey Pop. I picked these two shades up at a CCO. I do like them, but if I were to get rid of any shades, it would probably be Black Honey Pop and maybe Berry Pop. All the other ones I really like. Berry Pop is a little bit bright. Black Honey Pop and Fig Pop look very similar to one another on the cheeks, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep them. I've already paid for them. They're already in my collection, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep them. All right, I'm gonna get rid of one of these Laura Geller blushes. I actually may get rid of both of them. These are the Laura Geller baked blushes. I really like Tropic Hues, but it is like a shimmery blush, and I don't use it as often as other blushes in my collection, but it is a really nice color. This one I may get rid of. This was in Pink Grapefruit. Yeah, I'll get rid of Pink Grapefruit, and I keep Tropic Hues. These, I may keep only one or two out of these. These are the NYX blushes. I have the one in Beach Babe. I like Beach Babe. I have Bright Lights, Intuition, and then I have Bitten. And you know what? I'm probably going to get rid of all three of these because I haven't reached for them in a while. And then I'm going to keep the shade Bright Lights because I do really like these. I don't reach for them as often because there's other ones in my collection that I prefer, but I really do like these shades. So I'm keeping Beach Babe and Intuition. Okay, I'm keeping these three. These are minis of the shades that I don't already have of the Too Faced ones. This is Justify My Love, Your Love is King, and then Love Hangover. I'm gonna go ahead and keep those. Those were actually gifted to me. I got them as like a little gift set. These I love, but they are getting a little bit on the older side, so I may have to get rid of these or declutter these next time I do a declutter. These are the Becca Beach Tints. I love these things. Let me smell them, and I'll keep the ones that still smell good. Yeah, this still smells good. They smell like candy. And these are cream blushes, but they have the Becca illuminator swirled into them. So this is in Watermelon and Moonstone, keeping that one. Then I have Guava and Moonstone, Yeah, that still smells good. Then I have raspberry and opal. And they're still nice and creamy, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep them. I really love cream blushes in the summertime, even in the wintertime, honestly. This one is lychee and opal. And then the last one I have is in fig and opal. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep all of these for now. All right, I have a Becca blush here in Flower Child, and I really do like this one. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. I have two Essence Silky Touch blushes. I don't know, I may get rid of some of those. And then I have the Satin Touch blushes. I love Satin Love. I have Satin Love and Satin Coral. I'll go ahead and keep these for now. I may come back on these Silky Touch blushes. They don't last on my skin all that long. The satin ones do. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pass on those. I have a Makeup Geek XOXO blush. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this for now. Then I have this blush here from Smashbox. I really like this one. This is in the shade Passion. I'm gonna get rid of all of these Sephora blushes. They just don't last on my skin all that long. So I have the Micro Smooth blush in Tea Rose Tickle and Guava Glow. I got those when they were like discontinuing those or they were on sale. And then I have a Romantic Rose. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that one too. All right, I have these Laura Geller blushes. Even though these blushes look like they are a little bit on the deeper side, I still really like them. But if anything, I'm definitely keeping this one in Rosewater. This one's one of my favorite one of the Laura Geller blushes. I'm definitely keeping Rosewater. I'll go ahead and keep this one in Plumberry for now, just because I'll go ahead and keep it. I'll go ahead and keep it because I do people's makeup sometimes and I need some blushes in my collection that are a little bit deeper. So I'll go ahead and keep that one. Probably gonna keep Papaya, and I will get rid of Guava. All right, last but not least, I have these MAC blushes here. I'm probably not going to get rid of any of these, but let's go through them just in case. So I have Warm Sun Soul, which is a mineralized skin finish. Definitely keeping that one. I have the shade Rosy Outlook, which I'm definitely keeping. It's like a really nice neutral shade. Pink Cult, which is one of my favorite blushes. I think it is a limited edition one, but I found it several times at a CCO. I have Well Dressed, really like that one. I have Max Tenderling, keeping that one. It's a really nice nude blush. We have this pinky one called Immortal Flower, keeping that one. I have 3 of these limited edition ones. This was like a collection that a lot of people didn't really care for. I have Painted Canyon, Mandarin Moon, which I think is like a standard color in their line, but that was a limited edition packaging, and this really deep one called Adobe Brick. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep Adobe Brick. This one here is from the Alluring Aquatics collection, and I've been trying to find the other shade of this. So I have Seduced at Sea, and then there was another blush that was part of this collection. This is one of their extra dimension blushes, and then I have Crisp Whites, which is a really pretty like peachy neutral blush, and this one is a little bit more on the rosy side in the shade Hypnus. This is a frost finish, keeping both of those. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter the Maybelline Master Highlights and the Milani because I'm keeping the Too Faced Sweethearts blushes. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and organize these blushes at a later time, but yeah, I cleared up a lot of blushes from my collection. These are all of the blushes that I'm either tossing or gifting to friends and family. I'm gonna toss them only if they're expired, but other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching me go through my collection and declutter either old products or products that aren't currently working for me. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and again, give this video a thumbs up if you do. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.